So this is going to be all over the internet for a while. Apparently, oh, I heard two things: Charlie Kirk got shot and died, and then also heard Charlie Kirk got shot and is in the hospital. So I guess we'll figure that out. Let's real quick. Let's watch this and then talk about it.
And welcome back to ABC News Live. We continue to follow the breaking news. Conservative political activist Charlie Kirk has been.
First thing I find a little weird how they have to say conservative political active. Who cares? Just say someone was shot. It doesn't matter who they were. But, you know, whatever, news got a news.
Been shot at an event in Utah Valley University, posting an alert saying a single shot was fired on campus toward a visiting speaker and that the suspect is in custody. We know that speaker now, Charlie Kirk, the founder of Turning Point USA. And apparently this was posted on X just earlier today before Charlie Kirk was scheduled to speak at an event at the school. You can see here, well, if we can bring back that post, was that Mike Lee's post or was that Charlie Kirk's post? Okay, Charlie Kirk had also posted earlier on, but Mike Lee here just moments ago saying, I'm tracking the situation at Utah Valley University closely. Please join me in praying for Charlie Kirk and the students that are gathered there.
I was about to say, dude has like a wife and kids and shit. So I'm not surprised. There's going to be people that are like, oh my God, this is great. And then there's going to be people that are like, oh, he's a martyr, blah, 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 all this extra shit. But at what point do we get to a place where everyone's just like, well, this is fucking insane. We should probably just stop doing that. Probably just stop doing this. Right? Right? I feel like. All right.
Also, there have been other tweets coming from the FBI. Director Kash Patel saying we are closely monitoring reports of the tragic shooting involving Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University. Our thoughts are with Charlie, his loved ones, everyone affected. Agents will be on the scene quickly, and the FBI stands in full support of the ongoing response and investigation. I'm joined by senior White House correspondent Selena Wang now, also White House correspondent Karen Travers, and ABC News contributor and former NYPD chief of detectives Robert Boyce. Okay, Selena, let's go ahead and start with you. What do we know?
Well, we're just getting actually reaction from President Trump. He is posting the following on his social media platform, Truth Social. Quote, we must all pray for Charlie Kirk, who has been shot. He goes on to say, a great guy from top to bottom. God bless him. This is also coming as we're getting other reaction from administration officials, including Vice President J.D. Vance, who says, say a prayer for Charlie Kirk, a genuinely good guy and a young father. And Kira, it's hard to overstate just how massive of a force that Charlie Kirk is within the MAGA community. He has this massive following online, millions of followers, one of the most powerful and influential MAGA podcasters. He has sway over parts of the president's base, especially with young supporters of the president. He has used his influence oftentimes to back the president in various policy decisions, but he's also been critical of the president as well when it comes, for instance, to the president's handling and his administration's handling of.
Very interesting that they're actually going. So they're saying that he's also been critical of the president. I was thinking they were just gonna like try to make him sound like some sort of Trump glazer, but hey, okay, maybe a little bit better. I mean, granted, you still don't hate the news enough, but a little better.
The controversy around Jeffrey Epstein. On his show, he has at times urged the administration to fix the mess by disclosing more information. This is a huge figure within the MAGA circle, within the president's orbit as well. We're continuing to watch that reaction. And in fact, also in Trump's war room on social media, they're also posting, quote, pray for Charlie Kirk.
Also, Attorney General Pam Bondi now tweeting FBI and ATF agents on the scene. Pray for Charlie. Karen Travers, let's bring you in and talk about just the importance of Charlie Kirk to the Trump campaign. Selena touched on it a little bit, but maybe we can go a little deeper into his sway and influence.
Very significant influence in getting President Trump elected last year to the White House. Selena mentioned what a major influential player he is in conservative politics, but he was also a very key player directly in that effort to get people out to the polls to vote for Donald Trump. Turning Point, Kirk's organization, had a significant get out the vote operation in those critical battleground states. They were pouring a lot of money into the states to try to get low propensity voters, the people who have a less likelihood of actually turning out on election day, 2020, they were targeting them. They were targeting college-age male voters. And those are people that are often credited with getting Donald Trump reelected last year. It was notable, Kira, that after the election, the first event that the president did as the president-elect was a rally with Turning Point USA, a big event out in Arizona, sort of a victory lap after the election, showing how important that organization was for Trump's election. He has praised him repeatedly for all the help he has given, and so influential in the broader conservative movement, but also very direct.
All of these photos make him look like a televangelist. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Directly important for Donald Trump being here in the White House.
Also one of the youngest speakers at the 2016 Republican National Convention, the opening speaker at the 2020 RNC, a father of two children under the age of 5. If you are just tuning in, we are talking about conservative activist and podcaster Charlie Kirk. We have gotten word that he has been shot during an event. He was taking place at Utah Valley University, the founder of Turning Point USA, a conservative student organization, as Karen was explaining. He's known for his outspoken views on politics, culture, and religion. Justice Department reporter Alex Mallon, what do we know? What more do we know just about the federal response to the shooting?
Yeah, we're hearing from Deputy Attorney Jay, dating back to
I want to know if he's alive.
why an individual would carry out such a heinous act of violence against Charlie Kirk.
Wait, hold on. Let me run that back.
Those questions, obviously, they're going to want to get any answers as to why an individual would carry out such a heinous act of violence against Charlie Kirk.
Okay, so I'm going to sit here for just like 5 seconds, and I want you to think, why would someone do this? All right, there you go. That was super simple. And I'm pretty sure we all came to the conclusion that people don't like people, all right? And if you disagree with people, for some reason they think it's okay to shoot them. I don't get it, but what the fuck are you gonna do at this point, bro? Like, I don't like the left or the right, brother, but fucking, this is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. At what point does this stop? At what point, how many people have to die before everyone just comes together as a country and is just like, yeah, we probably shouldn't be doing stuff like this anymore?
Okay, and our Aaron Katursky, chief investigative correspondent, did say that suspect was in custody, and now we're hearing from President Donald Trump tweeting. Okay, we do have Aaron. Well, Aaron, I want to bring you in, but I just want to read real quickly. Donald Trump tweeting, "We must all pray for Charlie Kirk, who has been shot. A great guy from top to bottom. God bless him." All right, what more do we know about the suspect that's in custody, if anything, Aaron?
We don't know anything about the suspect other than he is, according to Utah Valley University, in custody. Where, what circumstances he was taken, what condition the suspect was taken, that we don't know. We're still waiting for.
Dude's a piece of shit at the end of the day. Think about it like this. If you shoot somebody, really, if you shoot somebody and they weren't doing anything, you're just a piece of shit. But like, since we don't know anything, I don't want to jump to conclusions. But like, at the same time, like, I think we're all thinking the same thing, right? Right? All right.
For firm guidance on Charlie Kirk's condition, but the university said that Kirk had been speaking at an outdoor courtyard when a shot rang out, a single shot, and struck Charlie Kirk. We've seen video of the moment, Kira, that shows individuals then running from the scene shouting, "Oh my God." The very presence of Charlie Kirk at the UVU campus had been controversial. We've been reading an article in the school paper that talked about the campus being divided over whether Kirk should even be allowed to speak. But his address was underway, one of a number of speeches that he has commonly given on college campuses to drum up support for President Trump's agenda. He's been very active that way. This particular shot rang out as he was in the middle of this speech. The authorities say they have him in custody. We know the feds are actively investigating. It's a very small police department shared in Orem, Utah, with 2 other communities. So as we've heard from multiple officials at the Justice Department, the feds are going to be heavily involved and are on their way now, Kira.
Yeah, indeed. And Bob Boyce, I want to bring you in on this and just talking about his security for an event like this. Charlie Kirk has been very controversial on issues like DEI, things he said about Jews, women, LGBTQ community, and garnered a lot of attacks online and in the public for things that he has said. So in a situation like this, where he is speaking outdoors in a venue like this, there's going to be a lot of questions about security.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, would not have done that. I thought we learned from JFK to not be in an open anything when you're a political pundit.
Security for this event.
So, Kara, an outside event and that kind of venue is problematic. We've seen that in Butler, Pennsylvania last summer, and it's here again. So you really need a pen in there to keep people in a place, and just go from there.
Yeah. I mean, that's. Look, I don't want to fucking go on and on saying the exact same thing, but what do you guys think? Whether you like him or you don't like him personally, I don't care. He's just a person. But the fact that people are just shooting people now, and it's always something political, it's just like, brother, come the fuck on. But also, I thought this was interesting. Yeah, because a lot of the what is it? A lot of the media saying he was shot and killed. They were just saying that, homeboy was like shot and taken to the hospital. They said he was dead. So, but I thought that was interesting. And then they actually have the video. I'm obviously not gonna show fucking him dying because you can find that. Apparently the pictures are everywhere. But like you could hear it, and then you could hear it make impact and see everyone fucking dip.
Counting or not counting gang violence. Great.
Oh my God. Go, run. Oh.
Yeah, so there's all that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. It'll be easy.